hands behind your back.
Got out of the car like,
Put your hands behind your back.
let's get this party started. What are you gonna do against
Are you kidding me?
4 police officers?
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
I'm Leon Spears, and I train law enforcement in how to deal with the public. Let's see what this officer's grade will be.
Happy hold there.
Here we go. It's always interesting when there's a caddy.
Looks like we're stopping in the 1200 block now.
License plate is crooked.
2200 case highway as well.
If there's a canine working, I'll take one. 82, my driver is McCoy Jones, I believe. Something similar to that. He should have some 99s. Can you run them out? Driver's got 99. Mr. Jones, please step out the car. You're under arrest. Step out the car.
No, he's not. Stop playing.
Step out the car.
Why?
Stay in the car.
Okay, stop.
Relax, stay in the car.
Okay, I'm getting out of the car, yo.
All right, put your hands on your back, sir.
Okay.
Put your hands behind your back.
I don't know.
You have a warrant for your arrest.
Why?
Well, we have 195. We don't need any 39.
No, you have warrants.
Kidding me? You guys
Stay in the car. Stay in the car.
do something.
Stay in the car. Stay in the car.
Really?
Stay in the car.
Wow.
Put your hands
Got
behind your
out of
back.
the car like,
Put your hands behind your back.
let's get this party started. What are you gonna do against
Are you kidding me?
4 police officers?
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Put your hands behind your back.
She's biting. She's biting.
Put your hands behind your back.
No. Stop resisting.
Stop resisting.
Stop resisting. Stop
Put your hands
resisting.
behind your back.
She bit me.
I'm sorry! Oh, I'm peeing! Oh my god! Please! Please, you're
I got
hurting
it.
me! Please!
401. I got 295. Everyone slow it down. She bit me.
Oh my god! Cause you wouldn't let me go!
Just stop
I
resisting.
didn't do nothing!
All right.
You bit me.
Anyone, if you got a female for the search, to take one.
Okay, officer's doing a good job.
You arrested me for nothing!
You can't get out the car.
I have anxiety!
I don't care.
I know that! Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
back away from this. All right?
Hey, I'll take you to the hospital, man. Hey,
Bit me.
I'm sorry, bro. I'll take you to the hospital, man.
Okay, so you don't get to bite people.
Job serving the
My
scene.
chest is hurting, bro.
I was going to...
We're gonna roll you over onto your side, okay?
Good.
Hold on, let me double check the cuffs.
My baby didn't do...
Always should get a person out of a position of asphyxia. Okay. Just get her up from her chest.
But by pulling on it, it's only making it
You
worse.
were
Just
pulling
slow.
on it!
No, I'm not.
Yes, you were!
Ma'am.
And you my face. Y'all going down. Cause I ain't got on me. And y'all did this to me?
Don't resist.
She
I
got
got
out of the
shot.
car. What are you talking about? She got out of the car.
Roll you over.
Baby!
Just
I need you home.
Just stay seated.
Baby! Please, I need you home.
Don't do that. Go home.
Baby, please. Wow. Baby, I told you. I wanted you home with me. I need you.
She's gonna go to jail with him now. What are you talking about?
He did already.
Baby, they my face up their pieces of...
Stay seated.
What am I sitting for?
So we're waiting for a female
To do what?
To come search you.
I have on me nothing.
What is your name?
None of your business for my ID.
Ready?
Go ahead, stand up.
Kicking me and kneeing me off. I swear to God.
All right, separate your feet. This officer's gonna search you.
Yeah, I pissed on myself. Rub that. Rub it.
Are you gonna
Come
behave?
on. Come on.
Hi.
I ain't got shit on me.
So what we've seen so far is a normal traffic stop. There was a warrant for the driver's arrest, and so he was compliant. And then unexpectedly, the passenger seems to be, I think, his girlfriend, jumped out the car and just goes crazy. She actually has no intent to comply, and the officers subdue her. 3 officers are on her, and 1 officer is with the gentleman with the warrant. Officers that have done a good job so far. They seem calm, cool, collective. That's really nice. That's good to see. When they actually handcuffed the young lady, she was in a position of asphyxia, which means that you really have a difficult time breathing. And so it would have been nice to see them roll her a little bit sooner. But again, very, very good.
Watch out, needle cap.
Is there a needle on you?
No.
She has track marks too.
There's what? What did she say? I ain't got nothing on me.
I have to check.
No paraphernalia, nothing.
All right, good job. Gender specific officer. Nice. Cops are doing a very good job.
You like that? I should piss in your face.
All right.
Now what? For what?
At the
For
very
what?
least, resisting.
So what? I get out? So what am I going? Look what you did to my face, baby! They busted my face.
Out of the car, trying to fight 5 police officers.
Step up for me.
No. Yeah. I ain't going. Y'all busted my face. I want to talk to some sergeant.
I'll get the sergeant.
Nope.
You're going in the
I ain't
van.
going in until the sergeant comes. Nope. Nope. Put me on the
I'm
ground.
gonna assist you in if you
No,
don't.
I'm not.
Yes.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
They're
You
locked,
guys
yep.
already need me really hard. Ah! You mother! I hate you pieces of shit. Get off me, you.
You break the skin?
Yeah.
Should we get a rescue here then? If she broke the skin and she's a user?
I'll drive myself.
We should probably get it cleaned like immediately by rescue.
Okay, then yeah, I guess.
81 dispatch.
Are you 201?
I'm good. I just got bit and I got a little wound, so he's gonna take photos.
You got bit?
Yeah. When I took him into custody with Kaz, she jumps out and runs at us. So we decentralized on the ground. One put her hands behind her back. So then I took her right hand that was by her face, and then she bit me.
Okay.
She's got a wound to her forehead. And we got to search the car. There's a needle cap on her jacket, so who knows what's inside.
She wants to talk to you once you're done.
She wants to talk in
You
around.
can hear her in the background still
And he's got a
yelling.
warrant.
Let me just tell you what is really good about what one of the officers that just said. So they were serving the scene right before they searched her. They asked her, do you have anything on you? Whether or not somebody actually tells the truth or not, that is not the point. The point is that he was cognitively tight with regard to seeing track marks on her body and then finding a needle in her coat jacket. So I think that's really, really good observation skills in regard to the officer surveying the scene and being safe. Then furthermore, then what occurred was that one of the officers was bitten by her, and her bite actually broke his skin, and they surveyed his wound. And so therefore, because per their protocol, if the skin is broken, then they need to have EMS come out. And so that was really good to hear them communicate that way. Let's continue.
Why I stopped him. So
Can I talk to the Sarge? Please? Right here. Sarge, I didn't get no problem. You said have
you got a warrant.
warrant for order protection. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. I didn't give you no problem. I was taken to the hospital. All right.
What's your question?
My nephew came here my car, man.
Huh?
Take it home. My nephew.
This is not registered to you. It's not your car.
It is my car.
No, it's not.
It is my car. They know it's my car.
It's not registered.
But it's my car.
Let me talk to these officers. I don't want an argument out here. We're going to put you in our
Everything's
wagon, okay?
It's my wife's name, but it's my car. The officers
What's your wife's name?
She already knows my car. My family knows.
Give me a chance to
Even
get.
the officer.
Give me a chance. Okay?
Don't turn it over to her, man.
Give me a chance. Okay?
Officer, don't turn it over to her.
There's a pipe right here. Right there on the inside.
see it? The black end of it?
Uh,
I don't know if you want to take a picture of it right there where it's at though.
well, I just moved it a little bit so it's more visible because there's also a baggie next to it.
If you have stuff like this in your car, why do you have a crooked license plate?
There's a crack pipe in there with a little baggie next to it.
Where's that?
Right under the seat. I just pulled it out to make it a little bit more visible.
Is there anything in the bag? Oh no, it looks like it's gone.
Designer's name, McCoy Jones.
Yeah, McCoy Jones is design.
What's her name? Ashley what?
Ollie.
Shocking it's gonna be used. You alright though?
Yeah, I'm good.
Right. What else do you need?
That's it.
Just you?
And then she has injury. If you need a photo at that. Oh, crack pipe and bag of drugs next to it on the underneath the passenger floorboard on the back side.
I'll get her first.
I got bit by her right here.
All right. Cool. You had a tetanus shot lately?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, that was a bite. I mean, what do you want us to do for it?
Just
That's
clean
not
it.
bad at all. I mean,
I guess. I don't know. I gotta have it documented for the charges.
Yeah.
Hey, gentlemen. Hey, you checking out the female half? Yeah. Just be careful. She's got track marks and needle cap on her.
you wiggle everything all right? And everything moves all right?
Yeah.
Give it a nice squeeze?
Yep.
I feel like
Nothing,
anything's
no, bro.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you got a tetanus shot and everything, it's not
I'll
bad,
probably just get a document at the hospital, then I can charge her
I
out
would
with
certainly keep cleaning it throughout the night, next 12 hours, because people's mouths are gross.
Yep,
You know,
I hear.
right? So,
Filthy.
Thank you.
That's exactly true.
Nothing else besides the crack pipe? Anderson's in a photographer will collect it. We're going to legally park the car, then they'll both go to county.
Do you want me to do this up since I found it?
You can type a SUP underneath my traffic stop. Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll be doing a sub for the use of force.
Yep, and there's a separate complaint for the battery law enforcement, and according to Comstock, Cause is doing that incident report. I'll do a SUP under that. So do a SUP and then just paste it to both reports, I guess. If that makes any sense.
Well, I'll write the report under the battery to law enforcement.
Okay.
And then I'll cross-reference the other traffic stop.
Okay.
Ryan, they're gonna check her out. She's got some scratches on her head from being decentralized. Miss Holly,
What?
rescue's here. They're gonna look at your scratches on your head, okay? Well, you gotta stay right here, okay?
And they need me in my ribs. I'll need to go to the hospital. Yep, you guys are going down. I bit you, but you need out of me. I have, my ribs are
Admitted to fighting a police officer.
They busted my face. They busted it. They smashed it into the ground.
Cleaned up. Figure out what's going on.
And they need me so hard they made me piss on myself.
I'm sorry, what's your first name, ma'am?
Ashley.
Ashley? I'm gonna take some photographs of you, okay?
Why?
Documentation.
Okay, but you already took pictures of his arm. What do you need more from me?
It's all part of the same thing, ma'am. All right?
Okay, so that little bite causes this? Really? And now I go to jail for what you guys did to me? I said I had anxiety. I told you guys I can't sit down. I freaked the out.
Now, another nice thing about now being in 2023 is that either social work or mental health professionals are now being interjected and intertwined with response teams, especially for law enforcement, for either civil disobedience. This was not originally a civil stop. And so I think that was really, really good that the sergeant actually listened to her husband because he stated that he was going to the hospital. And so that could just key into some details that she might need some mental health attention.
Crazy. I hate police. I've never really with you guys like that. It has nothing
Keep this
to
in
do
right
with-
here for me.
I don't like. Come on, dude. You're squeezing the shit out of me.
I'm not.
Yes, it's tight. You don't see how tight that is? Like, seriously, I hate you guys.
We're going to this both sides.
You guys
Yeah, we're gonna go
don't
both
see-
sides.
Like, all you guys care about is yourselves. This is tight. Can you loosen this
I will.
one?
Just relax. It's not tight. Keep your wrists like that.
Yeah, but it hurts. It's not fair.
I ain't never seen a passenger jump out the car like that, dude. Normally they command, they lift.
When I got here, you were already on the ground
Thanks,
fighting.
brother.
We pulled him out and she was fine, and then we handcuffed him and we brought him back, and as we were bringing him back, she jumped out and started running at us. So I'm stuck with him, and then Lacombe starts fighting with her, and then at that point I had said squads can slow it down because we had him 95, but then she started fighting again.
Wow. So there was not really one officer that did a good job or a poor job. I would have to say it was a team effort. I would give this team probably a good B+. They actually surveyed the scene really well. They had appropriate supervisors on scene. They had several good communication factors amongst the group, talking about the drugs that were actually in the vehicle, the actual needle that was actually in one of the suspects' jacket, per se. And so I think everything was pretty good. The only other little quirk was how long they had her in a position of asphyxia. As soon as you cuff someone, get them sitting up so they can breathe a little bit better. And then I think it was just a really, really good communication again. So a solid B+, really, really good.